Hey guys, good night. This is day 334, Mumin 36 to 52. Pharaoh ordered, O Haman, build me a high tower so I may reach the pathways leading up to the heavens and look for the God of Moses, although I am sure he is alive. And so Pharaoh's evil deeds were made so appealing to him that he was hindered from the right way. But the plotting of Pharaoh was only in vain, and the man who believed urged, O my people, follow me, and I will lead you to the way of guidance. O my people, this worldly life is only a fleeting enjoyment, whereas the hereafter is truly the home of settlement. Whoever does an evil deed will only be paid back with its equivalent, and whoever does good, whether male or female, and is a believer, they will enter paradise, where they will be provided for without limit. O my people, how is it that I invite you to salvation while you invite me to the fire? You invite me to disbelieve in Allah and associate with Him what I have no knowledge of, while I invite you to the Almighty, most forgiving. There is no doubt that whatever idols you invite me to worship are not worth to be invoked either in this world or in hereafter. Undoubtedly, our return is to Allah, and the transgressors will be the inmates of the fire. You will remember what I say to you, and I entrust my affairs to Allah. Surely Allah is all-seeing of all His servants. So Allah protected him from the evil of their schemes, and Pharaoh's people were overwhelmed by an evil punishment. It's the fire before which they are presented morning and evening, and on the day when the hour of final judgment will take place, the order will be released. Admit the family of Pharaoh into the most severe punishment. Consider the day when they will dispute in the fire, and lowly followers will appeal to the arrogant leaders. We were your dedicated followers. Will you then shield us from a portion of the fire? The arrogant will say, we are all in it, for Allah has already passed judgment over His servants, and those in the fire will cry out to the keepers of hell, pray to your Lord to heavens to torment for us, even for one day. The keepers will reply, did your messengers not constantly come to you with clear proofs? They will say, yes, they did. The keepers will say, then pray through the prayers of the disbelievers is only in vain. We certainly help our messengers and believers both in this world life and on the day the witnesses will stand forth for testimony. The day the wrongdoers' excuses will be of no benefit to them. They will be condemned and will have the worst outcome. Yeah, since the start of the surah, we are talking about believing God, Allah Jalla Jalaluhu, worshipping Him alone. But as a second most important subject is believing hereafter, the judgment day. Most of the people, including Satan, actually believes in Allah, the Creator. But then most of the people also having a lot of troubles believing hereafter the judgment day. After we turn into dust and dirt, how come we are going to be again created, resurrected, just like we are right now? We are saying, but of course, Allah promised that, that day will come, and He will create everyone again. If you're following, as you know, at the beginning, angels were actually praying for human beings, making dua for human beings to Allah Jalla Jalaluhu for salvation. And here, those who did bad things, like Pharaoh, who were tyrants, who were torturing people, who were doing all types of bad things on this planet, and their followers will be in hellfire, will be the fuel for the hellfire, and they will be arguing among themselves there. Yeah. And they will be asking their leaders and also the keepers of the hellfire, please pray for us. Maybe Allah will just lift this punishment one day from us. And they will say, at the beginning, angels were praying for the believers, and here they are saying that no, we're not going to pray for you. You pray yourself, and it's also meaningless. Doesn't do any good to you here. Because a lot of prophets came, and also just like the good man here mentioned, a lot of scholars, a lot of good examples came on this planet. And they warn people, they convey the message of Allah Jalla Jalaluhu. But you people choose to follow the people like Pharaoh, tyrants. You steal other people's goods. You torture them. You lie to them. You did all types of bad things to good people. And now you're asking help from your leaders back then. And also you're asking the keepers of hellfire, please pray for us. Just one day lift this pain. But no way. Yeah. So I guess for a human being, this is the time that he should be acting. This is where we're supposed to be. We're supposed to be good and use our intellect. Yeah. So be careful with who you're following, I guess.